Like, I was gonna do a little section on like my favorite historical figures, but I think a better question that I will ask you guys to write your answers to in the comments is, if you were throwing a dinner party and you could invite anyone, dead or alive, who would you invite? I would totally invite Hitler, because everybody just wants to know like what went on there, and he was amazing conversationalist. So I think he'd be cool. Everybody wants to know Hitler. Einstein as well. I think like racking his brain would be like incredible. Even Leonardo da Vinci, like Nikola Tesla, people like that. I would just, Darwin, I would just absolutely love to have them at a dinner party. I would love to meet them because I just think they are incredible minds. And I would really like to get to know them, and I think they would have a lot of interesting topics. It would be much like the dinner parties that I do throw with my friends, because we are all intelligent and socially awkward people. So I think the topics would go on like the same tangents. Now, I guess celebrities that I would like to have a dinner party, like Hugh Jackman. I love Hugh Jackman. I think he's really, really cool. I'd love to have him at a dinner party. I would also like Chris Hemsworth, because I think he's just such a typical Australian man, and he's a bit of eye candy too, but I just think he's like absolutely hilarious. And I think, he'd be, you know what, maybe let's invite him dressed up as Thor. And if we're going along that lines, then I totally want Johnny Depp as Captain Jack Sparrow. So like those guys definitely have to be there. Robin Williams too, like love him. I cried when he died. Like, Robin, your spirit definitely needs to be at my dinner party, because you are absolutely hilarious. Also, my favorite movies are often, Robin Williams movies. Frida Kahlo. Now, there's two reasons I would have Frida Kahlo. One, because she's one of my favorite artists, but two, she is loose. She was a loose Mexican that drank, smoked, swore, like, she was out of control, and she was renowned for being the life of a party at dinner parties. So, yeah, love her, and I think she would just she'd bring the party, to be honest. Like, that dinner party would soon turn into like stripping on tables and doing body shots out of each other's belly buttons. And I guess Pablo Escobar, because who doesn't want cocaine at their dinner party, right? Now, I would probably also maybe invite someone like Buddha. I really like Buddhism. I wouldn't classify myself as a Buddhist, but I think a lot of their teachings are really interesting. And yeah, I would really just like to rack his brain and expand my knowledge on Buddhism. And I think like in general, like you probably want to invite some people like that you'd like to clear up some information about. So going back, I'd like to send out an invite to Jesus. Like, whether or not he would come is a completely different story. Was he real? Who knows? I'm sure he was a prophet that went around spreading motivational information, and people just created a religion out of it. I think too, I would invite Alexander the Great, because I want to conquer the world, and I think like with him by my side, I could totally do it. We could create some fantastic strategies. And I think too, I'd probably invite Kim Kardashian, because I just think she would be hilarious, and I think she would feel so out of place at that table, and I would just love to see her try and make awkward conversation, because all the other people at the table would not value sort of what she stands for. So I think it would be really awkward, and I would love it. I think Pink too at a dinner party as like a singer would be incredible. And maybe even Ed Sheeran. Like Ed Sheeran, I think maybe I wouldn't invite him as like a guest, but he could totally serenade us all with his soft voice. Now